do this presentation.
In terms of historically, we've grown our...
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Hey, look at you guys opening. You open, you open. You? Oh. Jesus. Looks like this thing's like halfway working. Like, still has a lot of pieces it needs put together. Who would want this on their Christmas tree? Man, that's... I mean, it's kind of cool. Little puppies. Okay, so I'm not gonna sell this as a whole set. The chimney broke off. Actually is glued back on right now, but as I was gluing it back on, I noticed that this piece right here is also broken, and then there's a few broken pieces here and there. So what I'm gonna do is sell all these with the tails, the pendulums, separately, and I think I can get about $35 to $40 for just those pieces. And I don't know, other than that, like, there's a few people selling everything as parts, as broken, and they're selling for like $20 for everything. Yeah, or I can easily store this stuff and not have to worry about this stuff breaking more in storage for more than that. So that's cool. I don't like big stuff. So yeah, this will be easy to put in a bag and tuck away. That's Mickey Mouse right there. So it's been about 2 weeks since I planted the first set of peppers, and I have a lot. Hey, come over here. Come over here. Right here. Right here to help me out. Come here. Come here. Alright, right there. Got a lot of seedlings that have started, and some of them are getting big enough that I need to transplant them into their own containers. So that's what I'm going to do today. But first things first, coffee. And if I set it right here, it kind of will stay warm on this warming pad. And here I have a spoon and a knife to help carefully get each pepper out. So these are the first ones I planted. These are the SB7Js. I planted them on the 27th. And today is like the 8th or something, so not even 2 weeks. So I planted 4 in each one, but for some reason 3 grew in each one. Now I don't need 6 of these. I'm going to get rid of the 2 weaklings, survival of the fittest. So probably, I mean, this one's gonna go. Kind of sad to pull it out. Probably this one and then this one right here, because I'm gonna have a lot of peppers at the end, and 4 of this single variety will be enough. So I still have a few cups that still have the cuts at the bottom, and then we need 2 without the cuts, because eventually these will be kind of grown like a hydroponic setup, like a hydroponic hybrid. This one is gonna have to go. I don't know why I feel bad. There you go. And then this one. I pulled that one out real nice. Here, we'll get some of that dirt off there. Oh, it's beautiful. Sorry, dudes. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of prepare a little home in each of these. Be ready to go. Just kind of go off to the side of it. Try not to damage it. Center, press it down just lightly. Then I have some rainwater here. I'm gonna water it in. There we go. Now this one is too far off to the side, so I'm going to try to move it to the center here. Hopefully it won't cause too much damage. This is why I wanted to move them right now before they got much bigger, because the bigger they get, the more expensive the root systems are and the more you will damage when you're doing this. Now I'm going to have to relabel 2 of these cups before they go back so I know what I'm doing here. Oh, this one has roots way down there already. Out right now, and this water feels colder than that, so I'm gonna let it kind of get a little closer to room temperature before I put this on the plants, just because transplanting is already a shock and I don't want to just add another one. So where's my lid? Let this sit on the heating mat, make it go a little quicker. I'm impatient and probably overreacting, but warming it up in the sink. Alright, so I'm going to let that sit in the sink for just a couple minutes to get to somewhat of a room temperature, and then I've filled every cup that I can. I need to go get more cups. But the thing is, pretty much everything that needed moved, I was able to move today. There's still a few peppers that haven't fully coming up, especially like the Carolina Reapers. In my experience, like the hotter the pepper, the longer of a germination time. So I'm not surprised that they haven't come up yet. Give it another week or two, then I'll start to wonder if I got a bad batch of seeds. But right now I'm not worried. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna let this warm up, and then I'm gonna pull out my other warming mat because I need it now, and fill up the whole rack. Alright, so the rest of my day is going to be sitting in front of that computer a lot. I still am editing that show. I finished the first pass last night. It's looking excellent. I'm super happy on how it's turning out. Audio could be better, but the audio is passable for sure. Some work on that, and then eBay sales over the weekend have been very slow. I did a little bit of listing last night. I'm going to spend another hour or two listing today, and hopefully that will boost my sales. We will see tomorrow. But first, took Mabel for a walk earlier, but she still has a bunch of energy, so we're gonna play for a little bit.